Property sellers about to get the shock of a lifetime. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage. Today, property sellers, my friends, it's time to potentially wake up and smell the coffee. You see, here's the thing. Anytime you're in a real estate bubble, you can put the biggest piece of junk property on the market and get it sold. People are drinking the Kool-Aid, believing mainstream media, drop down from some newsroom. If it bleeds, it leads. Tell them the real estate market's red hot. You better get in now. You'll never get in. That's what we saw out of mainstream media. And the Kool-Aid drinking that How do I know that? You might be asking yourself. Well, I'll tell you, because I'm a real estate agent working in the most euphoric part of the country, Southern California, an episode of $1 Million Listing where absolute insanity, an episode of The Twilight Zone, the Wild West, a showdown at the OK Corral. And the drinking of the economic Kool-Aid was astronomical. The amount of new agents that pulled in ready to go to work in real estate and even got some business initially has gone, frozen in place. We put the market in a chokehold now as it's entering the biggest stress test ever witnessed in world history. Can it, the $1 million question, can it tolerate interest rate hikes? And here's the thing. Boy, we rose rates overnight to never seen before highs, at least highs we haven't seen in over 20 years. And it still hasn't put out the real estate fire. I'm still seeing properties stuck at their elevated levels on borrowed time. Mark my words. The air is being let out of this bubble in spectacular fashion. Some areas are getting slammed all over. Real estate's local. All areas behave differently. Guess what, friends? Some will be the last to get hit, maybe the first to rebound. But nobody survives a deep cycle, economic recession or depressionary level of a downturn. Right now, we're just entering the correction phase, the cute and fuzzy and soft part. That's what we're up against. Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? There's some times in life where you just know you're right. Whew. I mean, nobody's got the crystal ball, but in your heart of hearts, you're like, really? Really? Is this thing supposed to sustain itself? This time is, in fact, going to be different. The first time in recorded history, a bubble environment doesn't pop. Wow, sign me up for that one. Either way, I'm going to do fine because I always said it's better to be prepared for something and have it not happen than have something happen and not be prepared. Try to be somewhere in the middle. Not over here drinking the Kool-Aid, not over here with the doom and gloomers. Right here in the middle, expect the unexpected. But the realities are this, friends. It all circles back to the crisis, the money dump, the wealth effect, the overnight appreciation never seen before highs, kicking the can down the road, stimulus measures, stimulus programs, and stimulus money dumped into the biggest economy in the world that overheated it. And now the byproduct is runaway inflation. Those are the waters we now get to navigate through. So one of you, a subscriber, thank you to all my subscribers. Love each and every one of you. If you're new, please subscribe. Send in a property. I always like to look at property. Property's fun for me. I look at properties sometimes because I've had to sell mansions, mobile homes, occupied, unoccupied, tenant, pit bulls, you name it. I've walked on just about every type of property you can imagine. Rented piles of commercial and residential real estate as well. I've messed around in this world of real estate and this has been just absolutely head spinning to me. And sometimes I look at listings now. And as an agent, you're just conditioned to get a listing, get a listing, get a listing. In the real estate world, you prefer to be on the selling side than the buyer side because then you got the product. Everybody's coming to me. I got the listing. High and mighty, these agents got high and mighty. Where'd they all go? I don't see very many of them anymore. Few in my backyard because I'm living in the Rodeo Drive of America where people are still bumping elbows with the Royals and Oprah and all the celebs. We'll get hit. We got hit in the last one. Recession insulated here for sure. Not recession proof. Subscriber sent in this property and said, Scott, can you make sense of this? Personally, I'm not really seeing a lot of things making sense with this one, Scott. Will you put eyes on this? Maybe even share it with the viewers. I said, sure, that's what I'm here for. I work for you guys. As an agent, you want an agent that's putting your needs before their own. So many self-serving channels and agents out there. Help people. Your rewards in life are in direct proportion to your contribution. Contribute for free. The world you will be rewarded. I can guarantee it. Why? Because it's been my experience. My gosh, insanity. So today, for some kicks and some giggles and to drive our point home, let's jump over, take a look at a subscriber sent in property. Then we'll meet back here, wrap this one up, Let's get started. All right, buckle up and strap in. Our subscriber writes, Scott, although the price isn't too insane, the rent range is not viable in this town on Zillow. However, what I wanted to share was the moron listed this with these pictures. Seriously? Are they going into the witness protection program or what? This is a small town in Kansas, around 5,000 folks. Nice enough house, though the carpets are not good, but it looks like a bomb went off in half the rooms. Everything is a mess. I currently own 8 properties in the area, so I keep an eye on listings, and I just couldn't believe the photos. Well, thanks for sending it in. I can hardly wait to look. Let's jump over to today's featured property. Now let's bring up our crash map, courtesy of our good friends over at Zillow. All right, now let's go ahead and take a little peek around. The outside looked good, but the inside does look like, in fact, a bomb went off. But it gets better or worse depending on how you're looking at it. Not only is it cluttered with boxes, a little domestic disaster, didn't clean, didn't get ready for showings, its color schemes are loud and not neutral. Anytime you're selling a house, neutrals and earth tones are your friends. The carpet is hideous. A bomb went off in this place. The kids didn't clean their rooms. An absolute disaster. But there is one thing that will always fix a house that shows like this house, and that's price. Let's go ahead and jump over and see where it's priced at. Our property came on the market at $225,000, above its mid-range value. If it showed well, maybe you get away with that. Clearly, our property didn't. Let's keep looking. If you were to give them today's asking price with a standard amount down at today's interest rate, your approximate cost to carry the mortgage would be $1,400. Now let's check its rent range. According to Zillow, the property has an estimated rent range of $1,500 a month, which means this property pencils out. But our subscriber says Zillow is wrong. This estimated rent range doesn't jive as he owns 8 properties in the area. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go, our property. Thank you to the subscriber that sent that in. So let's go ahead and just kind of wrap this thing up nice and tidy, like before the crisis and this bubble that we're now all navigating through, whether you want to or not, you're navigating through it. Welcome aboard. House like that would have never came on the market and sold for its mid-range value. Here's the skinny, my friends. Unoccupied homes sell faster than owner-occupied or tenant-occupied homes. Professionally staged homes sell quicker than both, than empty or occupied. They sell for more and they sell quicker. This is a type of home where if I had marched onto the property and took a look around, I would say, is your tenant leaving? What's going on with their tenants? Are we living? What's going on here, friends? Can we maybe get the house emptied, and I'll even pay to have it staged? And we'll get you the most money we can for this place. But if you force me to take pictures right now of this occupied house that's cluttered, I have to. Only one thing. I just had this conversation with one of our agents that we're working with in Arizona for one of you getting you sold. There's one thing, agent in Arizona, that's going to fix that cluttered house. What is it? I'm waiting. Price. You can price right. The lower end of its value range. Staged, upper end of its value range. Empty, mid-range value. Those are the ways you strategically come on market. Because here's the thing, friends. I need to get people over to this property. If I can't do it with property photos, there's only one thing I can get them over there with. Price. But some agent took that property, let the owner set the price. Now they're going to be stuck on the market. Now, depending on how euphoric their local market is, maybe there's a sucker born every day. There's still a lot of Kool-Aid drinkers out there. The property came close to penciling out, so it did have that going for it, but still a little ways off. In fact, for me personally, if I'm carrying a mortgage, I need my payment significantly under its rent range. Significantly. And here's why. Because in a real estate downturn, prices suffer. Rents suffer, will follow. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the biggest artificially produced housing bubble ever produced in world history might not sustain itself. When you see sellers selling their homes that show like the ones we sold today at their mid or upper range value, something's broken. Personally, I would not go write an offer on that house where they currently sit. Now, somebody else might. Just means I would not. Now, the house came close to penciling out. Cost to carry standard amount down today's interest rate was within its rent range. If I could possibly come in at the lower end of its value range and push that cost to carry a little further down, then maybe I take a stab at that thing. I'd get it through inspections. I wouldn't waive anything. And I'd find out the health and the fitness of that house. If all it needed to do was be emptied, maybe. But it's hard for me to get every eyeball in that price range over to that house if it shows the way that one showed today. You have to make sure your property shows its best. If you don't, typically only one thing's going to fix it, and that's price. And I'm going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.